My name is Steve Tenorello, and my team and I here at Ad Machines build handcrafted lead generation campaigns that help plumbing businesses like yours thrive and take your online advertising program to the next level. So you're generating more sales, getting a better overall return on your ad spend, and you're in a position to win and continue to build momentum in your market.
Now, I've been helping plumbing business owners since 2002. That's the very same year I launched my marketing career. A lot of my experience is heavily rooted with Google AdWords and pay-per-click marketing. And along the way, I've managed to build a 12-month marketing system just for plumbers.
Last year, my company generated more than 250,000 home service leads across the country and managed more than $10 million in ad spend. Now, we're not your typical advertising agency. When we work with a company like yours, we customize a marketing plan and take a very different approach than what you might be used to. So if you want to capture more emergency plumbing service, sell more water heaters, install more softeners, grow your drain department, and replace more sewers, then the plan I'm about to share with you will really show you how to get more and grow.
Now, for the purposes of this presentation, I'm going to walk you through step by step and share with you my approach to how I generate leads for a plumbing shop. I'm going to show you a water heater campaign already in action and take you behind the scenes so you can get a feel for my handcrafted lead generation process.
Now, according to Energy Star, for every 1,000 homes in your market, there are 70 replacement opportunities. That's 7% of all households in a given city. So let's do some back of the napkin math. In my city, I live in Newburyport, Massachusetts, so there's roughly 7,880 homes. That's 550 replacements at 7%. The average ticket, let's assume, is around $1,880. Now that's a little bit over $1 million in opportunity just in my tiny city. This one city could keep 2 plumbing trucks busy all year round. Now, the major problem most plumbing companies face with their marketing is not knowing what's coming ahead in the future. You know there will be a job coming, but is it the right job? Are you doing the work that delivers the right average ticket, that yields the right net profit? Or are you spinning your wheels? How can you turn your marketing around so you're getting some level of consistency? Consistency in revenue, consistency in production, and consistency in profit. That's what this video is all about. It's about controlling your outcome. It's about getting an edge over your competition. It's about letting your competitors do the unprofitable work when you can go out and attract the better jobs in your market so you can get ahead, do the work that's going to grow your business, keep your guys busy, and service the right homeowners who will become your best customers. Now, up ahead, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and walk you through 7 step-by-step proven campaigns that I can help you implement to get an edge. I'm going to show you my system for generating leads. We're going to use water heaters as an example, and you'll see firsthand how you can put consistency into your marketing so you're improving your lead quality, getting more leads, and doing the right kind of work that will increase your bottom line. Okay, now before I make any kind of investment in any type of advertising vehicle, I want to make sure I have my strategy built out first. I want to always put my strategy before the actual tactics. It's very easy to blow an advertising budget if you don't have the right blueprint in place. And my blueprint in the case of selling any kind of product or service always starts with a sales letter. Now, I'm not talking about going out and putting together a complicated essay on how you're going to make people's lives better and really trying to put 16 pages together. I'm talking about a very simple 1-page document that outlines all of the critical components that go into communicating your message, making it as effective as possible. That way you get a better return on your ad spend, a much higher response rate, and you're really generating high quality leads. And I've come up with a process for that, especially if you don't like to write. All you have to do is, put bullets on a piece of paper, outline all of these critical components. I'm going to walk you through my ad copy formula. This is a process that we follow here at Ad Machines every day before we create a campaign for a client. We follow this like it's our religion. That's the beginning part of handcrafted lead generation. So the first factor that goes into the ad copy formula is the trust factor, and I'm going in no particular order here. So you have positive reviews. People like to buy from people who they know, like, and trust, and that's important that you're communicating those positive experiences. It really doesn't matter how many you have, the more the merrier. You could pull that from Google, you could pull it from Facebook, you can pull it from all the sources combined. 555-star reviews, that's an example. Next, we're going to talk about the speed factor. How fast can you solve somebody's problem? And can you do it today? Can you do it tomorrow? The faster you're able to solve that problem, the much higher the response rate. In the case of water heaters, you're going to have a mixed bag of people who are shopping, know they have a problem, but they think they have a little bit more time. Then you have emergency demand service. So we're going to go out and advertise, let's say, same-day service, 60-minute replacement, 90-minute replacement. These are all examples of how you can promote speed. Next is the direct offer factor. It's actually the most important factor. A simple direct offer is free estimate. That's a direct offer. In the case of water heating, I'm going to go against the grain. Most plumbers aren't going to position what I'm going to show you now. They're a little bit different, and it's important that you're different in the marketplace. You don't want to be the same guy. You don't want to have the same message. Same is lame. So $11.97 direct replacement, 40-gallon short, basic labor only. You can put the fine print in there, but that's a starting point. That's going to get some momentum. Now the pricing, the price position, that's a story for another webinar or video here. The pricing really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're putting out a price and you're really giving the homeowner something that's very different and unique, and that doesn't work without the rest of these components. That's one example. Another example could be call now for phone pricing, doing the deal over the phone. So those are just two examples. The next factor is the value factor. You are offering value every single day. Every time you go out on a call, you're just not communicating it. So what are you doing? That's standard procedure, standard operating procedure when you install a tank. The tank comes with the warranty. Most likely it's a 6-year warranty. You could upgrade it to a 10. That's a piece of value. You just have to communicate what you're already doing. Or you could package something else together. Delivery, removal, and haul away, that's all included. They could be features of what you're doing, or you could come up with something creative here. Try not to reinvent the wheel. Your competitors most likely aren't communicating these facts. Next is the promise factor. What can you do that's bold and unique in the marketplace? Everybody has 100% guaranteed, 100% satisfaction guarantee out there. What can you do that's a little bit different? You could offer a never without hot water guarantee. So as long as you're doing business with me, I'm your plumber, I'm going to install a water heater every 6 or 10 years. And as long as you maintain that relationship with me, I guarantee that you'll never be without hot water. If for any reason the water heater fails within its first 6 years, I'm going to replace it for free. It's under warranty. That's all included. So that's something different. It's bold. It gives you an edge over your competition. Next is the local factor. Here, people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust, and who are local. So we definitely want to make sure that we work in the name of the city into our ad copy, in addition to a local phone number. Two big selling points there that separates you from some national brands. People like to buy from people who are local. Next is the urgency factor. A little bit different than speed, but when you add urgency with speed, you can do some amazing things. So urgency is usually something that it's an advanced tactic, and you're promoting scarcity. So let's say you are running a Google ad, and I'm going to talk about that up ahead. You can promote 3 appointments left, right, in your Google ad, or 5 tanks left in stock. If somebody finds you on a Saturday or a Sunday, suppliers are closed, most likely, you have the tanks in stock. You can service that homeowner today. Special pricing available to the first 5 homeowners. So a deadline is an example urgency. This deal is valid through the end of the month. So those are all things you can do to create urgency. The next thing you want is the differentiation. How are you different compared to the next guy? What sets you apart? If he were to copy your ad word for word, what do you have over that competitor that you don't already have? So 5,000 water heaters installed. How many water heaters have you installed? Been in business since 1979. Longevity. That plays into differentiation. It also plays into trust. Next, we're going to talk about benefits. You can't have a direct offer without benefits. Hot water heater is very easy, reliable hot water. Take a hot shower for hours at a time, especially if tankless. That could be a message that you use. Energy saves. You're going to save energy. And you can get into more benefits, but those are some examples. And finally, we're going to talk about the easy factor. And usually what you want to do is think about all the sales objections that you've run into and why you haven't been able to close a water heater deal. Saturday appointments. Maybe you had somebody who wanted to do business with you, but you couldn't get to them on a Saturday, and that's the only day they had available. Or, first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. appointments available. Evening appointments available. We're offering financing. You want to make it easy. Remove all the barriers to entry and give people a clear pathway to do business with you. Those are the 10 ad copy formula factors. When you have all those 10 things together, you can create a nice sales letter. And when you have that sales letter, you can use it anywhere. You can use it with Google Ads. I'm going to show you a couple examples up ahead, but this is what it can look like. You can send it out in the mail, put 100 of these in the mail, you'll get a lead. All right, now that we have a sales letter already established, the first thing we're going to do is launch our pay-per-click campaigns. I'm going to show you 2 campaigns here. It's pretty much the same structure and format. The first campaign is a Google pay-per-click campaign. The second one is Bing. The bulk of your traffic is going to come from Google. That's where the bulk of the search traffic comes from in any marketplace. The second level of traffic will come from Bing. About 15% of the market volume that we see will come from Bing. Bing represents a less competitive space. It also represents a different kind of demographic. You're going to see an older audience come in from Bing. A baby boomer type homeowner will come in from Bing. Working both of these channels together the same way is going to help you really get a nice qualified lead and balanced cost per click. Now, I'll tell you, in my experience, most of your competitors put together a slap together approach to water heater campaigns. I'm going to take you through and show you all the steps that we take here at Ad Machines when we build out a water heater campaign. And this is something that we apply to all of the products and services in the plumbing category. So first and foremost, we have to take a look at keywords. Keywords are really going to drive in the traffic. And we're going to talk about different kinds of keywords to work into the campaign. Sizes of tanks. We want to incorporate 40-gallon, 50-gallon, 80-gallon, all the different sizes that people might search for. Next would be models and brands, A.O. Smith, Rheem, what have you. These are all the brands and models that people might be searching for and evaluating. Big box terms, Home Depot water heaters, Sears water heaters, Menards, Lowe's water heaters. We want to make sure that we're in the game with those types of search terms. Troubleshooting. Water heater is leaking, water heater is delivering cold water, those types of terms. Anything that has the homeowner down in the basement looking on their phone for examples of how to troubleshoot their water heater. Water heater repair, common terms. This is probably the second most amount of traffic that we're going to get in a water heater campaign. It's going to come from repair terms. Replacement would be number 1. Installation. Prices, estimates, water heater service, gas water heater, electric water heater, commercial water heater, plumbing contractor, local, near me, mobile intent. These are all examples of local search, search that happens with the conversation with Siri on a device. Best, reviewed, trusted, warranty. So those are all different categories that we're going to run in a water heater campaign with pay-per-click. Each category has its own independent bid rate. You're going to find that a lot of your competitors aren't in the game for a lot of these things. Like, I'm not going to go ahead and bid $30 on an A.O. Smith water heater term. I'm going to bid 30 cents. So you can see when I can get traffic in a lot of different places by working all the different angles. Now, more importantly, the lead quality starts with the right kinds of negative keywords. You don't want anybody coming through your pipeline here looking for water heater parts, competitors. You know, you may install water heaters for a trailer or RV. Most of my clients don't like to, so we're going to exclude that kind of traffic. We're going to exclude the do-it-yourselfers, the people who are looking for how-to information. We're going to exclude cheap people. So there's a lot there I can do to really put in a layer of barriers in controlling my traffic. Next, we're going to talk about all the different elements in the construction of your campaign and all the things that you can control with Google. Now, Google and Bing, they're probably the only two advertising vehicles that you can invest in where you can control your outcome. You can control your lead costs. You can control everything. You can control the lead quality. It just goes into how the campaigns are set up and how they're managed. So the first thing we're going to look at is the timing. You can control the timing of your campaigns. I can customize a timing strategy. What's nice about timing with water heaters is I can run a campaign from 8 a.m. to noon. From noon to 5, I can run a Saturday campaign. I can run a Sunday campaign. And you can have different messages that align with the time of the day. So, you know, first thing in the morning, the water heater is leaking. Somebody goes to Google, they type in water heater repair. Your ad pops up and it says, hey, we'll be there within the hour if you call us before 10 a.m. So those are all examples of things you can do with timing. Next, location. Let's say you dispatch plumbers from a home. They live 30 miles away. You can establish with timing and location, you can establish a situation here with Google, a plan where you can dispatch based on zone location. So I can run different ads in different locations throughout the course of the day. You can go back into your historical accounting data and you can see which zip codes have provided you the most amount of revenue by average ticket, by product type, by service type. If you know there's a hot area in your market where there's a lot of hot water heater opportunity, those are all locations where you want to be in the game. Next, device strategy. 80% of all the leads we generate as a company, since we work with so many home services businesses, will come in by way of a mobile device. Now, with water heaters, most of your repair opportunity is going to come in from mobile. Desktop is going to represent a good majority of sales related terms. So people who are shopping for water heaters who aren't necessarily in an emergency situation. So I want to make sure when I build out a campaign that I'm putting the bulk of the budget in the areas that are going to deliver most of the traffic. With Google, it used to be you'd have to run it on all the different devices at the same time. Now I can segment out my campaigns. I can run a campaign just on mobile. I can run a campaign just on desktop, and I can break that down by time of day and by location. So you can see all these moving parts and how you can develop a strategy. Next is position. We spent a lot of time in building out a really good piece of ad copy, and we wrote a sales letter. When I have a really good piece of sales copy and a sales letter, I don't have to fight the top guy in the market for first position. My ad copy is going to win, so I can be in third or fourth position and still get a really good result. Next is the audience. Google has much more targeting capabilities than it has in the past. There's a lot of different targeting options available to you. I can exclude people who don't own a home. I can exclude men and women ages 18 to 35 from searching on your ads. Take a look at the people who are calling you and disrupting your sales pipeline. Telemarketers, there's certain demographic theory that you can block with audiences. And finally, budget and lead cost. Water heaters should have its own independent budget. You should track that separately in your pay-per-click account. Track your conversions, your cost per lead. You can program Google to not spend more than $40 to generate a water heater lead. You have that ability with Google. As long as everything is set up correctly, you can create a system here that will deliver consistency at not only the lead quality level, but also at a costing level. So those are all the things that we can control with Google. That's the campaign setup. That's the first leg of a three-legged stool in building an effective pay-per-click campaign. The next thing I want to look at is taking the sales letter that I developed, and I want to put that into action here by building out a really fine-tuned Google ad. And by the way, everything that I just explained, I can do in Bing too. So all of those elements, once I build Google, I then build the Bing campaign based on all of those principles. So here you're looking at the Google ad. I'm using all of Google's ad extensions. Google's ad extensions are free, and what those are, basically the phone number that you see there, the reviews, the site links, all of the extra layers that you don't have in your ad today. You can easily put those in. It's just going to take some time, effort, and energy to do that. And once you have them there, you're going to get about a ½ inch more real estate on the height of your ads. And when you do that, you're going to get a much better response rate. I'm going to run this particular ad in 3rd or 4th position. And it's very different. I have my direct offer. I have my urgency. I have my speed. I have my local factor. I have my benefits. Everything's built into the ad. And everything about this ad has everything to do with water heaters. I'm not talking about drain cleaning. I'm not talking about emergency plumbing. It's just water heaters. So my ad is very relevant to what the buyer has typed into Google. You want that to match up and eliminate all the noise. Give them what they want. A nice ad here that will help you get a nice qualified lead and opportunity at a nice rate. So this is a water heater ad that I'm going to run right here on Google and Bing. Okay, just like you have a sales letter that acts as a blueprint in developing your strategy, you need a tool that's going to help you take all of the traffic that you generate from everything that you're spending money on, and to take that traffic and convert that traffic to leads and opportunities. And we do that with a landing page. This landing page is built on the Machine Sites platform here at Ad Machines. We built it from the ground up. It acts as your 24-hour-a-day salesperson, giving the homeowner all the information they need to start the sales process with your company. It's very important that all the same information that's on the ad, on your Google ad, or any advertising that you're doing matches up on the landing page, that there's consistency here, and that the buyer has a really strong experience. All the information needs to be on one page. You're going to see with our landing pages that we include a lot of imagery, a lot of text, and video. We're building trust. We're communicating our local factor. We're working in the name of the city and the town, or the local phone number here. All of the sales copy elements you're going to find that are above the page fold here. So before the homeowner even starts to pick up the mouse and scroll down the page, we're giving them all the information that they need to take action. If they need more information, they can scroll down. And there's people who like to read that you do business with. There are people who like to look at images. And we're giving them all that information visually. It's a nice, clean, fast-loading experience. Our platform is built on the latest HTML5 technology. It's coded with Google AMP, which makes it really fast, and it's responsive. So here you're looking at the mobile example. Since so much of the traffic that we generate will come in by way of a mobile device, it's important that the desktop version works on all types of devices: iPhones, Androids, iPads, any kind of tablet. And our landing pages will automatically size to that device. So it's very important. And all the information is the same and it's consistent. The one big design enhancement that you're going to see on our mobile pages is the click to call feature. This is a sticky feature, so as I'm scrolling down in my mobile environment, that sticky click to call button stays right next to the thumb of the homeowner. We've tested that spot. We know that that spot is going to get you more calls in terms of conversion. So we're giving the information that the homeowner needs all in one experience. Now, in a perfect world, 100% of the traffic that will come to your website will convert and become an opportunity. But we live in an imperfect world, and our goal is to always improve the landing page experience to convert more traffic to leads. A good percentage of the traffic that will come to a landing page in any marketing campaign will fall off. So what we need to do is introduce a system that's going to act as an insurance policy. See, you already paid for the click, you already paid for the advertising. It's now time to remind people to come back in what we would call a boomerang campaign. The technical term for it is remarketing or retargeting, and we do that on 3 networks. So this is a 3-in-1 campaign: Google Display Network, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We want to be where your homeowners are surfing the web on social media, on the professional network, or on the Google Display Network, which represents about 90% of the internet. So first things first, what we need to do in order to get a remarketing campaign out the door is we need to develop a number of banner ads in a couple different sizes. Now, the remarketing campaign is triggered as soon as somebody lands on the landing page. There's a mechanism, there's a cookie that drops into the browser of that particular homeowner, and then we launch and trigger this remarketing campaign. So now that we have all the assets built here, the next time somebody goes to their favorite NFL website, ESPN, Fox News, CNN, any major outlet that is connected with the Google Display Network, your ad will show up. There's a common misconception that this is expensive. It's actually very inexpensive to target just to the people who have visited a specific page on your site. Facebook, your ad shows up in the person's feed. And on LinkedIn, if you're working with a lot of professionals in your market, this is a great opportunity to market on LinkedIn and get people back to your website to take action. Not everybody is a buyer initially. They're out there doing research. You want to protect your initial investment. Remarketing is also a great way to extend the message of any print, radio, or TV that you're currently doing. All right, up until this point, I have everything I need to be successful in generating leads. Most people are going to stop here. I have a nice performing sales letter, a sales letter that acts as my blueprint. I've went ahead and I've built a very robust Google and Bing campaign that's dialed in, that's focused, that's really delivering high quality leads. I'm sending all of my traffic to a landing page that's going to convert more opportunities because it's dialed in and it's focused and it's consistent with my message. I'm giving homeowners a really solid and happy experience on that landing page. And I am protecting all of my marketing budget with the reinforcement campaign, my boomerang campaign. I'm remarketing on the Google Display Network. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm bringing people back to my sales funnel. This will work. This is going to generate leads for your business. What I'm about to show you are all advanced campaigns that you can layer on top. They don't cost all that much when you know how to manage them, and they're going to help you really accelerate your growth in selling the products and services that you want in your plumbing business. So the first campaign I'm going to talk about, there are 3 campaigns here. They're all on YouTube. First campaign is very simple. It's a remarketing campaign. All of the traffic that hits on your landing page, I can serve that audience a video next time they go to YouTube. Now, YouTube was big and broad. It used to be very expensive. It was a black hole for advertisers. Google really didn't give you a lot of transparency. Today, I can really target all the people that I want my ad to be in front of. Remarketing is just one audience. The next audience, new homeowners. I can target new homeowners in a city or a town or your entire service area. And finally, I can target hot buyers, people who have not come to your website, people who have expressed an interest. They've been to Google, they may have clicked on your competitors' ads, and they typed in water heater replacement. And I can serve them up your ad and put that right in front of them. Now, creating an ad doesn't have to be difficult. You don't have to go out and hire a videographer if you don't have one. You can very easily get a few pictures of a job that you're doing and read the sales letter and put together the video. Another effective campaign we run is a Gmail campaign. We can take your ad and we can put it in the inbox of homeowners who are actively searching to replace their water heaters, and we don't even need their email address. Now, I like to do what I call a lot of micro campaigns for my clients, and I layer them on top of each other. You can market and advertise all day long and generate a ton of leads, but if you're not efficient in your lead generation, you're not keeping your guys closest together, then your net profit's going to drop. We can use marketing as a means to keep your guys closest together and develop opportunities in the neighborhoods where you know there's traction, where there's water heater installs, sewer replacements, where your best customers are located. It's time to own your backyard. This is your neighborhood, and I'm going to show you how you can get in front of the homeowner directly across the street where you're doing a job today and tell them who you are and what kind of value you have where you can generate a sale without competition. Now, with Ad Machines, we launch what we call digital job site campaigns, and we can target the homeowners that are closest to the jobs where you know there's opportunities. Here's what we do. We build you an ad informing homeowners that you're in the market replacing a water heater or replacing a sewer, and we publish that ad and put it on 8,000 different networks, including ESPN, Fox News, CNN, the Weather Channel, ABC, the Wall Street Journal, so on and so forth. And the next time the homeowner goes to their mobile phone, they'll see your ad wherever they go. And finally, we're going to wrap things up with content marketing, putting together a content marketing strategy, or what I refer to as 3-step marketing. The first step is to identify your audience or your target. You can have multiple targets. In the case of water heaters, I have my existing customers, people I've done other work for. Perhaps you've been in business for a while. You could even go back and target people you've installed water heaters for in the past, people who need new tanks. Perhaps they're 10 or 15 years old. You can target those people. People who have visited your website, that's an audience. New homeowners in your market, that's certainly an audience. And ideal fit profiles. These are your ideal customers, people that you know make a good fit for your organization. Perhaps retired people, women over 50 who have 2 kids in college who earn $100,000 and they live in this zip code. You know what your profiles are if you take some time and study your database. The next step is to create the content and drive the interest, and the final step is to convert the leads. When I put all these pieces of the puzzle together and I write a nice piece, I can use it in a couple different places. So the first place, email, 10 warning signs of a failing water heater. This is a great piece to send to existing customers and to prospects. Facebook ad, I can send it to existing customers, people who have visited my website and my ideal fit profiles, and even people in certain geographies. A great way to generate a lead. If you've tried Facebook in the past without success, you're probably asking for the sale up front. We want to educate people, create interest, and put something in front of them that is really going to get them to click on the ad, go to your website, and take further action. So when somebody clicks on this ad, we're going to drive them to a blog post here, 10 warning signs of a failing water heater. This alone has SEO equity. Over time, this is going to rank for that term, and there's different ways we optimize that here to rank in certain cities. But at the end of the day, people will read this, and if they're interested, they'll click on the ad that's next to it, go to the landing page, and take action. If they're not, we can trigger a remarketing campaign. So when they click on the ad, they'll see the landing page, and they'll call your organization. This is a great system to put in place. It's a great way to fill gaps where you may not have other advertising going right now. And really, it's an effective way to have a very strong web presence. All right, so just to recap, we built a sales letter, acted as our blueprint. We launched and developed a Google Ads and Bing pay-per-click campaign. We launched a remarketing campaign to bring people back to our sales funnel. We went out and we captured traffic on YouTube with remarketing, targeting new homeowners and hot buyers. We launched a campaign on Gmail to go after people in their inbox. We're keeping you local with a job site ad where you own your backyard, and we just talked about the content marketing program. And let me ask you a question. Do you feel like this guy right now? Well, I have something that can help you. Now, the first option is to give me a call. We can talk about how ad machines can take over your internet marketing program and take your plumbing business to the next level. We'll set up a one-on-one session, and I'll talk to you about ways we can customize a marketing plan to help you grow and achieve your goals. I'll show you examples of other plumbers I work with and walk you through many more examples of marketing campaigns that we have like this. Now, the second option is to sign up for the Ultimate Water Heater Marketing Plan program. This is our lead generation program, and this is perfect for you if you're looking to complement your existing internet marketing strategy and you're looking for another source of leads and opportunities. Here's how it works. We build for you a custom branded landing page on our lead generation network, so it will not interfere with what you're doing today. It runs on our network. We go out and we generate the leads on your behalf. We'll customize it with your company's look and feel, company logos, any branded imagery that you may have. We'll sit down and customize and offer just for you. The value here is right around $22.75. Next, we're including your first 3 leads as part of the program. That's included with the setup here when we get you onboarded. The value there is right around $300. Next, we're going to give you the blueprint, the sales blueprint. You're going to receive a file with 3 documents. The sales blueprint that you can customize for your business. Second, you're going to get a sell sheet design file that you can use in direct mail in print, or you can have it printed and hand it to your technicians to hand on their next job, plus a postcard design file. The value there is right around $500. Next, we're going to give you all the graphic templates that you need to run banner ads, to run display ads, to run any type of digital display advertising. We have a whole library of different sizes that we've constructed here that you can customize for your business. So we're including the graphics kit template. It's about $2,000 valued here. We're going to provide you with all of the articles that we have that work, the top 3 water heater content marketing campaigns. You're going to receive that as part of the Ultimate Water Heater Marketing Plan. That's about a $775 value. In addition to that, all of those content marketing campaigns come with Facebook advertising templates. You can very easily take what we have and launch a Facebook campaign. That's a great way to generate leads on your own and send the traffic to a content piece on your website. So that's included. That's an $850 value. Plus, I'm including all of the email templates that go with that content marketing campaign. So you're going to receive 3 email templates that you can send out right away to your existing customers and prospects to help you get leads coming in the door. And that is valued at right around $800. So the total value of everything here is $7,500. Now, the good news is I'm not going to charge you $7,500. I'm not going to charge you $5,000 or even $2,500. You can sign up. We're going to get you set up for $997. That's what we need up front, and you get the custom landing page. You're going to get your first 3 water heater leads. You're going to receive the sales letter and postcard template, the blueprint that you need to write an effective sales letter, sell more water heaters, the graphics kit template, the top 3 water heater content marketing articles, the Facebook advertising templates that go along with that, the pre-made MailChimp email templates to use in your own business. All that's included. It's $997 up front. Your first 3 leads are free, and then it's $97 per lead after that. You could quit at any time. My leads are high quality. If you can answer the phone and you can have an intelligent conversation, I'm going to help you close more water heater deals. It's just a huge amount of value here. It's pay as you go. You can get started. You sign up at sellwaterheaters.com. sellwaterheaters.com. In addition, if you're one of the first 10 plumbers who sign up from this campaign, I'm going to include for you one free job site campaign. So on your next water heater job, you want to think about an area in your market where we can launch a campaign and target homeowners that are most likely to purchase a water heater. So you want to think about the different areas where you've done work. I'm sure you have an understanding of where there might be some older opportunities that we can target. We'll launch that for you. We'll build it, and we'll get you set up on our job site marketing campaign. So it's $9.97 up front, $97 a lead. You want to sign up at sellwaterheaters.com. Sellwaterheaters.com. Sign up there. We'll go ahead and get you started on the lead generation program. I really appreciate your time in sitting through this presentation. I hope you learned a lot, and you can bring a lot of. I hope we bring a lot of value to your organization. I really look forward to connecting with you and learning how my company, Ad Machines, can help you grow your plumbing business. Thank you for your time. Appreciate the opportunity.